late teens, early 20s, all the way up to in the 70-some-year-olds. I think it's a mix.
Oh, where do you see your podcast in 3 years?
Oh, wow. 3 years.
I know, it's a lot. When we were coming up with that question, we looked at each other like, oh, 3 years.
Well, there are 2 more things that I would like to give a stab at. I know some local actors are interested in trying to do a full-on drama, an actual radio drama. It would be something that would just be maybe 1 episode or once a year or something. And then we've also talked about mystery TV shows in some podcasts. There's a commentary on it. There's a lot of people who do a lot of the sci-fi and fantasy shows. I'm not aware of anybody who does mystery TVs. That's something we're also toying with. Again, it would be something extra.
Who is the one person you would love to have on your show that you haven't gotten yet?
Oh my. That's a hard one. I would be thrilled to get Anthony Horowitz, but I don't know if that's even in the realm of possibility.
Oh, we've tried to get him to.
We've been politely let down on that one.
Darn.
We find that perseverance pays off. We'll let a little snippet out here that we just found out we're going to be having Ann Cleves on our show.
Oh, wonderful.
And we have tried multiple times to get her.
Over the 2 years. She was one of our first that we thought we'd love to have.
So just keep trying.
Okay.
That's my advice. We don't give up easy.
We quietly stalk them.
I see. That's the secret.
I find that they get contacted by so many people that they don't know that you've contacted.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I think it's all in the timing.
That maybe when we're going to BoucherCon this year and he's a keynote speaker, maybe I'll stalk him there.
There you go. There you go. So for our listeners who do not know anything about Mystery Rat Maze, can you please give them a little commercial for the show? Mystery Rat's Maze podcast features mystery short stories and first chapters of mystery novels read by local actors, which is the San Joaquin Valley of California. And they bring the stories to life and do what I can to help them. We want it to not just be a reading. And you can find us mysteryratsmaze.podbean.com and on Apple Podcast and Spotify and all the usual places.
Wonderful.
Very good. And we've actually had Dennis Palumbo, who I know has read for your show. He's been on our show as well.
His short story was one of the first ones that we did. And we've done ones by Donna Andrews and Cleo Coyle, Kathy Daly, and just a lot of great authors.
How do you decide what books to do?
Well, pretty much they submit to us. A couple of times it's been through a publicist or a publisher. Most of the time it's just been authors emailing us and saying, hey, would you consider my story or consider the first chapter? I take a look and see if it seems like something that would lend itself to being read and acted out. And if it is, then there you go.
Do you have a website that people can visit?
Well, they can go to kingsriverlife.com, and we do have links there to the podcast, but our main podcast website is the Podbean one.
Okay, awesome. So if an author would like to submit a book, do you have a way they can do that?
Yes, they can email me at krlmagazine@gmail.com.
Okay, awesome.
Wonderful.
Well, Lori, it was a pleasure talking to you, and we are fans of the show, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, and thank you so much for having me. I'm a fan of your show as well.
Great.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
We thank Lori for taking time to talk with us.
You can find Lori at her website for Kings River Life, which is kingsriverlife.com. And also you can find the Mystery Rats Maze podcast at mysteryratsmaze.podbean.com.
And now it's time for new and noteworthy books.
First up is The Sea of Lost Girls by Carol Goodman. It was published on March 3rd by HarperCollins. In a twisty, harrowing story set at a prestigious prep school in which one woman's carefully hidden past might destroy her future. Sounds good.
Next up is Reasonable Doubt. It's Robin Lockwood number 3 by Philip Margolin. It was published by Minotaur Books on March 10th. A magician linked to 3 murders and suspicious deaths years ago disappears in the middle of his new act.
And I have a rather special book. It doesn't come out till June. It is a young adult thriller called I Killed Zoe Spanos. It was written by Kit Frick. It's published by Simon & Schuster and will publish on June 2nd. They're taking pre-orders now, and for every pre-ordered book, $2 will be donated to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. If you'd like to order that book, you can do it now by contacting SimonandSchuster.com. As everybody knows, Left Coast Crime was canceled. They have still awarded their Lefty Awards. We just wanted to make sure the winners and nominees were all honored.
Please join us as we acknowledge the nominees and congratulate the winners. Lefty for Best Humorous Mystery Novel. The nominees were Ellen Byron, Fatal Cajun Festival by Crooked Lane Books. Leslie Karst, Murder from Scratch by Crooked Lane Books. Cynthia Kuhn, The Subject of Malice by Henry Press. Catriona McPherson, Scott and Soda by Midnight Ink. Wendell Thomas, Drowned Under by Poisoned Pen Press. And the Lefty for Best Humorous Mystery Novel goes to Catriona McPherson for Scott and Soda.
The Lefty for Best Historical Mystery Novel, the nominees are Susanna Calkins, Murder Knocks Twice, Minotaur Books. L.A. Chandler, The Pearl Dagger, Kensington Books. Diane Freeman, A Lady's Guide to Gossip and Murder, Kensington Books. Jennifer Kinchelow, The Body in Griffith Park, 7th Street Books. Sujata Massey, The Satapur Moonstone, Soho Crime. The Lefty for Best Historical Mystery Novel goes to Sujata Massey for The Satapur Moonstone.
The Lefty for Best Debut Mystery Novel. The nominees are Tori Eldridge for The Ninja Daughter, Agora Books. Angie Kim for Miracle Creek, Sarah Crichton Books. Tara Laskowski, One Night Gone for Graydon House. John Vercher, 3/5 by Agora Books. Carl Vonderoo, Murderabilia by Midnight Ink. The Lefty for Best Debut Mystery Novel goes to Carl Vonderoo for Murderabilia.
Finally, Lefty for Best Mystery Novel. The nominees are Steph Cha, Your House Will Pay by Echo. Tracy Clark, Borrowed Time by Kensington Books. Matt Coyle, Lost Tomorrows by Ocean View Publishing. Rachel Housel Hall, They All Fall Down by Forge Books. Attica Locke, Heaven My Home by Mulholland Books. The Lefty for Best Debut Mystery Novel goes to Matt Coyle for Lost Tomorrows.
We send our congratulations and best wishes to all the winners. Now it's trivia time. Last week's question was,
who wrote the Encyclopedia Brown series? A. Emily Rada, B. Donald J. Sobel, C. Danielle Steele, or D. E.B. White? And the answer is B. Donald J. Sobel. Congratulations to everyone who knew that answer.
And this week's question is, what is the name of the butler to Aloysius Pendergast? A. Arthur, B. Proctor, C. Jeeves, or D. Robert? Good luck.
In this trying time that we're all going through, we just want to show a little extra love to those small bookstores who are really struggling at this time. We have one that is very near and dear to us, Caprico Books. We are hoping that our listening audience would reach out to her and order books from her. She is doing virtual shopping tours of the store. Definitely check her out. capricosbooks.com, which is capricosbooks.com. Liz Decker is the owner of the store, and she is absolutely wonderful and is very helpful and such a community-spirited person.
And her website features a lot of to-do crafts if your kids are getting bored and need something to do. She is having daily craft sessions live on it, plus reading aloud on her website. Check her out. We hope you're coping through this difficult time. We're all doing the best we can. We're sitting here with masks on because we're within the parameters of social distancing. And whoever thought that we would be told we couldn't sit closer than 6 feet to each other without creating problems.
But two good things is luckily our podcast one promotes reading, which is something you can do at a safe distance away from other people, and also listening to podcasts, which is definitely something you can do privately. So
and you will not be infected, except you might be infected with silliness, but you won't catch the coronavirus from listening to us.
Okay, well, on that happy note, check out our website at itwasadarkandstormybookclub.com, where you can find links to all of our episodes. You can email us, you can check out our social media, and you can sign up for our newsletter. We should have a newsletter out next week, so please check that out.
And remember,
life would be boring without a little mystery. Bye.